Hello everyone and welcome to this week's watch list review. Hope everybody had a good week. I'm still sick here, if you can tell. But anyway, this is my watch list for the week. I don't know how any of them did. I don't know if I even traded any of them. I believe I traded MGM. That I think I might have traded Uber also. But let's take a look at them, see how they did. So let's take a look. Start out with Uber. We're looking for Uber to the downside. Let's get rid of that. Weekly chart. And let me turn this volume down. So I don't know if that affects it on your end or not, but hopefully it. Okay. So on the weekly chart, we were looking for a break below last week. Obviously, last week's low, 41.82. We got that trigger and we hit our first target, which was only 37 cents. The first target, like I said before, a lot of times I put targets in here. Ultimately, this was our target down here. But I put targets in here for if you start to see some resistance, see some momentum loss, you can go ahead and start unloading there, or it's a place to move your stops to. This ended up dropping to 40.97, so it was almost a $1 drop. If you played the weeklies, that's probably a decent amount, but at this point, I would have had my stop at break even. So, although target one was hit, that wasn't really a target to sell. You weren't really going to make much on it, even with weeklies. You might have made, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks. I don't know. Depends on what the spread is and what you use to get out, if you got out at market or limit. So, I'm going to call this a break even because, like I said, once it got to this level, I would have had my stop moved up here to break even. So, I'm not going to call it a win even though it hit target one. MGM, we're looking for a break above last week's inside candle. We got that trigger and we took out target one, which was 46.64, and we actually hit 46. Well, actually, we didn't quite get it. We hit 46.60. Target was 46.64, so we missed it by 4 cents. But again, that's why I've said before, sell right before your target. That's I always put my orders in just a little bit below my target. So it's funny because if you look at it, it looks like it. I guess maybe that pink arrow makes it looks like it goes above that line, but we got almost, I mean, within 4 cents. Um, you know, we have to call it a loser because it didn't hit a target, but you still could have made nice profits on that. So next will be Nike. We were looking for a break to the upside. We did not get that break. Break to the downside would have been nice. I didn't have it on my list, but that would have been a nice trade. Carvana was the next one. Looking for a break to the upside. We did not get that break either. Break to the downside would have been nice. And Google. We were looking for a break to the upside. We didn't get that break either. So out of all that, only what, 2 triggered? The Nike trigger? No, only 2 triggered. Uber and MGM. Out of the 5, only 2 of them triggered. So not a great week. It was the first week of the year, so it's kind of, everything's tied together as far as charts wise. Everything's coupled. So next week, the weekly will decouple from the monthly, quarterly, and yearly. So we'll get a little bit better read on it next week. But I'll look to do some scans later this weekend and get a video out for you for next week. Thanks for watching and hope you guys had some winners. I actually did pretty good in both accounts. I mainly scalp. I don't trade a lot of this stuff. I mainly scalp momentum trades or, excuse me, just good setups that I find throughout the day. So I had a pretty good week. Both accounts were green. My small account was actually better because My bigger accounts, longer term stuff that I think everything in there is trades to the upside, because it is a longer term account. And with the market pulling back pretty hard early in the week, I was quite a bit red in that account for the first few days, and I came back and just barely closed that one green. But my small account was pretty nicely green this week. So I hope everybody else had similar results, and be on the lookout for the next video coming out in a day or two. And thanks for watching. Bye.